The only other thing I would worry about is, so you use this for like 3 volts or whatever, or you see how it says voltage 2 to 3. Usually he'll be like 3 volts and he'll say RMS. Fuck that. You don't want RMS because your O-scope will read volts peak. So you immediately want to transform this into volts peak. 3 times like 1.414. I think I don't have the formula sheet, but it'll give you. Here, hold on. So volts peak. Yeah, 414. So 3 times 1.414 equals 4.242. So on your O-scope, you're gonna want to, so if you set it to 1 division, that's your 0. So 1 volt per division, and it's 4.242. So 1 volt, 2 volt, 3 volt, 4. You would be off the top. You do not want 1 volt per division. You would go 2 volts per division. So 2, 4. Your sine wave would be like this, stretched out longer, or actually no, that's one alternation. So yeah, that it would look like this. Fuck me. But that's what your alternation would look like. So if you're having trouble with that, just know you need to mess with your volts and your time. I don't know. You're just gonna have to turn the time to where you have one full alternation, where this is positive and this is negative. You want one full positive and one full negative and back up into positive. And that's a whole alternation. That's what you want when you ask him to come over. And then once you get this, for this answer on the test, if that's gonna be on the test, I don't know, say your frequency is 9,000, this answer would literally just be 1 divided by 9,000. I don't even know, something like that. But also your transformer, there's a step down transformer or something like that. You would, that's what I was saying earlier. This would be for 3 volts. And so you would use your regular sine wave, but then there is something on the left of the trainer that looks, it has lights on it. It has 2 different plugs right here, 2 different plugs down there, and it's called a step down transformer. This would be your power source. This is your A phase and this is your B phase. So instead of using this, if the question calls for 10 volts alternating current and 10 or 60 hertz, you would automatically know if it says, because when we use this, you can control the frequency and turn it to fucking 3,000, 9,000, 10,000, 8,000. This is only, if it calls for 60 hertz, you know it's this, because this is set at 60. It can't go to anything else but 60. It's set to a lower frequency. So this one you would always use for, if it says 10 volts and 60 hertz, you would always use the step down transformer as your start. So the same as that circuit before, that basic series circuit, you would just start your circuit from the top right here, and that's the only thing that you would change.